Next, character. Frank Castle was easily my favorite character in Spider-Man Brand New Day. He literally stole the scene in every scene that he was in. His constant bickering with Spider-Man was hilarious, and he maintained his rugged exterior. He was another hero that was always wanted to do things a more violent way. He kept his same rugged way of speaking. He was like, yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, I just do my thing. You know, I just shoot. I get my gun. Although I will say that he was definitely nowhere near as hardcore. He was definitely dialed down and way more comedic. He was definitely the pun, but in this movie he had his Punisher moments, especially when he was shooting the Hulk and when he flipped out when MJ tried to ask him about his family. Also, the way that he blasted Spider-Man at the end of the movie also was pretty gangster. I mean, Spider-Man was getting through to Jean Grey, and then my man Frank Castle, he turned into my boy Mike when he picked up the sniper. He just started blasting. Almost made Spider-Man into a Hindu, the way that this man was shooting. Had Spider-Man on the floor like,
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Also, when you think about it, the Punisher was a great wingman. He kept Spider-Man from cheating on his girlfriend. That's why he shot him in the back. The best scenes, though, were when Frank Castle was at the actual hospital and he slept there and he comforted Spider-Man, and he even had a plan to put on a mask and pretend to be Spider-Man, which led to a very warm moment where Spider-Man got to see how many people really loved him and appreciated what he did up in the city without the pressure of being Spider-Man and having to deal with the crowds. Even a little Spidey hands that the kid gave him was really great. My only thing with this movie was that there was a notable time jump. I don't know if what happened with Peter affected the image of Frank Castle, but the fact that the police weren't chasing Frank Castle and he wasn't public enemy #1 was a little bit jarring. It was just like he went from being the most hardcore, hardened shooter to becoming a beloved superhero in his own right within the city, and nobody had a problem with him or the things that he had done up until this point. But the levity and the humor was very appropriate for the story, and I have to say Frank Castle is my favorite Spider-Man of all time. Sorry Toby, sorry Andrew, sorry Tom Holland. Y'all cannot compare. At this time, if you're really enjoying this review, make sure that you like, comment, share, sub up to the page, and follow me on TikTok. Come on guys, I'm really broke out here like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, not like this gaming PC Tom Holland that we got. Hit all the buttons so that I could get paid and make you guys even more content that you guys will enjoy.